Nobody set you down and said, here's how life actually works. Not your parents, not your teachers, not the people around you. They were all trying to figure out too. So you grew up guessing, confused, comparing yourself to others, wondering why you feel stuck, even when you're doing everything you were told to do. This video is the conversation nobody had with you. You might not like the words you'll hear, but it's the bitter truth that will wake you up and open your eyes to a clearer point of view to your life. You've been waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel motivated, waiting for the right moment, the right mood, the right version of yourself to show up. Here's what nobody told you. That moment is never coming. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions come and go like weather. You can't build a life on something that disappears the second you're tired, sad, or scared. The people you admire, they don't feel motivated every day. They just made a decision, and they show up whether they feel like it or not. That's called discipline. And discipline is the only thing that actually moves your life forward. It's doing something you don't want to do at the moment, but you do it because you have to do it. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start. This one is uncomfortable, but it has to be said. Every time you pick up your phone and start scrolling, your brain gets a small hit of dopamine. It feels good. It feels like a reward, but your brain is being trained, slowly and quietly, to need instant pleasure and to run away from anything hard. Studying feels hard. Building a skill feels hard. Sitting with your own thoughts feels hard. So you scroll instead, running from your life. And the days pass, the weeks pass, and one day you look up and wonder where the time went. The phone didn't take your time. It took your attention, and your attention is your life. You don't have to delete everything, but you have to be aware, because right now, the apps are winning. Start by noticing. That's enough for now. Look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Their habits will become your habits. Their ceiling will become your ceiling. Their way of seeing the world will slowly become yours, whether you want it to or not. This isn't about judging people. This is about understanding how humans work. We absorb what surrounds us. If everyone around you is comfortable being average, staying in the comfort zone, laughing at ambition, it will be very, very hard to want more for yourself. So be honest with yourself. Does your environment push you forward? Or does it pull you back to where it's comfortable? You don't have to cut everyone off, but you have to be intentional about who you give your time to, because that decision will shape who you become, more than almost anything else. We were taught that comfort is the goal. Get a safe life. Avoid risk. Don't make things difficult for yourself. But here's what that actually creates. A life where nothing grows. A person who is always waiting. Comfort feels like rest, but when you live in it permanently, it becomes a cage. Every time you avoided the hard conversation, the difficult choice, the thing that scared you, you got smaller. And while you were getting smaller, you were also waiting for someone to notice, someone to push you, waiting for a sign, a person, a moment that finally makes everything click. But here's the thing, no one is coming to save you. Not your parents, not a mentor, not a friend, a teacher, or a version of life that suddenly becomes easier. No one's going to wake you up, fix your habits, build your discipline, or hand you the life you want. That responsibility belongs to one person, and that person is you. This isn't harsh. It's actually the most freeing thing you'll ever hear. Because the moment you stop waiting for someone to rescue you, you realize you were never stuck. You were just waiting for a permission that you don't need. The version of you that you want to become is on the other side of discomfort, not on the other side of suffering, not pain for the sake of pain, but the healthy discomfort of doing hard things. Waking up early, saying no to distraction, starting something before you feel ready. That is where you grow. That is where your life opens up. I want to end here because this one matters most. You've been comparing yourself, to people online, to classmates, to some imaginary timeline that says you should already be further along. And that comparison is quietly destroying you. Here's the truth. There is no timeline. There is no on time or too late. There is only, did you start? Some people figure things out at 16, some at 25, some at 40, and every single one of them had a moment where they felt exactly like you feel right now. Lost, unsure, behind. The only difference between where you are and where you want to be is a decision and some time. That's it. You're not broken. You are not too late. You're not the wrong person. You just haven't started yet. And that is something you can change. Today, nobody told you these things, but now you know what you do with them. That part is yours. Take care of yourself. And if you need direction or a help for building a peaceful, successful, disciplined life, subscribe for a weekly dose of growth. The dose of today has ended. Share it. See you in the next one. Goodbye.